Lukeshni, thanks so much for sitting down with me in your, I'm sure, a very busy schedule. You're here not only as the general manager of SANSOR, but also as the host of next year's ISF Congress. What are some of the major achievements of the South African seed companies in the past?
Marcel, firstly, I'm very happy to be here. It's my first Euroseeds Congress and I'm very excited. I think for the last 5 to 6 years, SANSOR, my organization, together with the seed companies, has worked very hard with the farmers to develop an endpoint royalty system for open pollinated crops. We are now in our 3rd year of a royalty collection for wheat, our 1st year for oats, and our 1st year for soybean. This has been no mean feat, but we are very, very proud of it. And I think it is an instance of a successful collaboration with South African farmers.
It's no mean feat. It means you had to overcome some challenges. What are some of the challenges that you had to overcome?
Absolutely. I think the biggest challenge has been making sure that farmers understood what is an endpoint royalty, why it should be there, explaining this to the South African government and getting their buy-in, to the extent that the endpoint royalty is actually now a statutory levy. I think a levy anywhere in the world has very negative connotations. We've spent a lot of time and effort to explain this to the lay public, to the broader agricultural community. And I don't think we're in a situation where it is a battle won. I think it is one battle won. There are other battles to go for. But I think one thing the South African agricultural community is committed to is ensuring that the farmers get the best varieties possible.
So is that the main reason for having such an endpoint royalty system? Why is it so important?
Ironically, it was the farmers of South Africa that came and said to us, hang on a second, we want new varieties. And we were taken quite by surprise, as you can imagine.
Sure.
And they said, well, we're willing to pay. And once we recovered from our shock, we said, well, okay, which started almost 4 years of negotiations. There was a legal system to follow. We had to put an organization together. We had to figure out models of collection, collection points. It's been a long road, but I'm very happy to say, I think for wheat now we have almost 90% successful collection.
Excellent. 90%,
yeah.
wow, that's amazing.
It is absolutely amazing. Look, it does help that it's a statutory levy.
Yeah, sure. But in such a relatively short period, up to 90%, that's great.
Yes. So the levy is a period application. So we apply for 2 years at a time. We are now we'll probably put in an application this year for year 5 and 6 on wheat. So it's wheat, barley, oats, and soybean. Crops on the horizon are lupins and possibly groundnuts. Yeah. So it's a great success for the South African seed industry,
For sure.
but an even greater success on collaboration with farmers.
If we shift gears a little bit, of course, to create varieties, we need plant breeding. Lately, a lot of discussion on plant breeding innovation. Is this a discussion that is alive in South Africa as well?
Absolutely. This conversation's been going on now 3-4 years. Of course, I think it had a little bit of a halt because we went into a national election this year. And normally with a national election, things slow down and gain traction afterwards, which we're hoping that will happen this year. I think where South Africa is really fortunate is several years ago, the government took a decision to be pro-innovation in all aspects. So it's the Department of Science and Innovation that takes the lead on this. And now it's just a matter of which area of regulation or management we would go. So we're really looking forward to when this is resolved.
You mentioned this is your first time here at the Euroseeds Congress, and you've flown all the way from Pretoria to Stockholm,
Yes.
very far away. What do you hope to achieve here?
A couple of things. Firstly, I'm promoting the ISF World Seed Congress 2020 in Cape Town, 8 to 10 June. I'm hoping to share the information about my country and the Congress with as many people as possible. But also, it's a fantastic opportunity for me to engage with European secretaries, share information. I think they have a wealth of knowledge which I can benefit from, that I can help my members with. It's a great opportunity for me.
Brilliant. You mentioned already the ISF Congress next year in South Africa. Why is it so important that ISF comes to Africa?
You know, ISF was last in Africa in 2001. The buzzwords around food security, climate change, Africa is a key component to this. I think one cannot exclude Africa when it comes to these solutions. It is an incredible opportunity. I hope it doesn't take another 20 years before they come back again. And I'm really looking forward to more African companies participating and seeing a proper blend of the global seed industry. I think Africa is where it's at.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Lukeshni.
Thank you, Marcel.